I'm Richard Gisbert, and welcome to Al Jazeera's Playlist, the show that's devoted to the sounds of fusion, music that brings different genres and people together. This time, we're into a unique fusion that combines the sounds of the New York underground scene and the Mediterranean via the Balkans and Israel. Get ready for the sounds of Balkan beatbox. And Cuban artists take their music offshore, infusing it with jazz and rock. Cuba's musical exports on the playlist. First up, here's a band that mixes the sounds of the Middle East, the Balkans, and New York City. Throw in some gypsy, hip-hop, and dub, and you've got Balkan beatbox. They're out of Israel, but also took some Arabic sounds with them when they embarked on their musical journey. Balkan beatbox call themselves extreme instrumentalists. The music they produce is hypnotic and definitely out there.
Yeah, check it out, say. We wanna bust your radio. Double shot like stereo. We move the train to carry on.
The name, Balkan is like the ancient raw talent, and beatbox was the computer electronic element of it. It's just basically juxtaposition of two elements.
Everybody put your hands up, put your hands up. Everybody, come on, put your hands up, put your hands up. Come on, come on. Yeah, put it up now.
This band started our curiosity of collaborating with people from all kinds of places and that do music that we really, really like. Most of the times it's really kind of authentic, ancient stuff, and we find it very interesting to take these elements and twist them to a completely new place.
It's like a basket of all our collective influences, which starts, I guess, in the Middle East. Influences from all over.
It's actually quite complicated. It's klezmer, gypsy, mixed with hip hop, dancehall, drum and bass. It's a real mishmash of styles. You've got the Jewish influence, you've also got a Palestinian influence. Gypsy, a whole montage of stuff. It's fantastic.
It's kind of like a new urban club music that really speaks also to the heart, but also there's definitely always a beat.
We feel so good in this melting pot, and we feel like it's everything is ours. But we don't all of a sudden go and do like pure Afrobeat. That's not in our interest, or even not pure Balkan music. We grew up in the 80s. We're pop boys in a Mediterranean world. It's a very complex life we've been through.
If somebody comes to the studio and starts playing some nice notes, we usually don't like it. Because we want to feel a connection to like a real ancient roots when we have somebody playing. We want like the essence, the core of like somebody's sound. For us, that's extreme instrumentalism, something that was taught on the mountain rather than the conservatorium.
What Balkan beatbox don't do is do traditional tunes. I mean, they might incorporate traditional tunes into what they do, but they're not a traditional band. A lot of the traditionalists don't like the idea of drum machines or DJs scratching. They'd rather it was just all brass, maybe standing out in the square, blowing on their horns. That's kind of what they like. They don't take too kindly to the modern element. But I mean, personally, I love it.
If you grow up in Tel Aviv, then the radio plays a lot of Arabic music, punk rock and hip hop, some kind of a klezmer influence as well. All of us were really infused in New York City's music for many, many years. So it has a New York edge to it as well.
The hybridization of Balkan music, you know, some people don't want it touched. Even though everything is a hybrid, every single thing you listen to is being hybridized over the years. It's a fusion of something. Balkan beatbox are very much like that. I mean, they just make music that they want to make. You know, whether traditionalists like it or not is another matter. And they appeal to a younger audience in the crossover. I personally find that really exciting.
Our ears don't have political borders, so why should we?
All right, let me see you shake your ass. Come on, let me see you shake your ass. Come on.
Why shouldn't we be aware of, you know, the whole world around us, the whole spectrum?
Coming in a digital monkey style. Supply the frequencies and beats the rhythm that's funky. I come from Middle East, but don't belong to no country. I jump from tree to tree, put my track on CD with the BPP. All the ladies in the place make me feel sexy. I got the style, you go get the taxi. I drive this car to get the trash to the fancy. Crash into the lens, I'm the monkey on my MC.
We grew up in Israel, which is a very complex place to grow in. Each one of us had a different experience with it.
They love to incorporate different styles and different cultures.
You touch all kinds of styles and you meet all kinds of people.
They'll work with Palestinian rappers, they'll work with Kurdish musicians, they'll work with Arabic musicians. That's really where they come from and what they're all about.
Pick it up! Pick it up!
We try to bring a message that is kind of like the music itself.
Yes, I think our strongest message when people see on stage is like musical family that comes from presumably such contrasting places.
I think their message is one of peace.
We wish for it to be like the soundtrack of world peace.
They see such a harmony and joy. this is really the message, the core of what we do. And it speaks 1,000 words, more than many politicians could.
Balkan beatbox. If you'd like to see that item again, it's up on the website. Just go to aljazeera.net/English and look for the link to playlist. We're back after the break with the sounds of Cuba, where Latin meets jazz meets rock.